All right, here we go. I got my friend Eman here. He goes undefeated at locals pretty often. I just want to start seeing what his deck looks like.
All right.
So,
So
you got anything to say real quick?
it's an Adventure Punk deck, and yeah, that's about it.
This ain't no take three or nothing.
Play 3 Ogre Dance, 3 Foxy Tune, 3 Deer Note. I know this is weird, but this essentially serves as 6 copies of Deer Note to essentially fix hands when you don't draw a Foxy Tune or an Emergency Teleport with the Adventure Engine, so that way you could still resolve the entire Punk combo as well as using your Adventure combo. So essentially you're playing like 12 copies, 12 ways to special summon your Punk monsters.
Yeah, which is like pretty important since you
Yeah.
don't like having a normal summon is like really ineffective with the
Exactly.
Adventure Engine. But the Adventure Engine is just that good.
3 Eman. 1 Madam Spider. I actually like Madam Spider a lot. It's also an extra name for the Punk Dragon. 1 Shurikusai to, essentially extend, bait. It does a lot, but I think it's good at 1.
Yeah, seeing multiple seems like it'd just be really unnecessary.
Yeah. That's it for the Punks, as well as the 3 Teleports. For Adventures, I play 3 Enchantress, 1 and 1, and well, of course the 3 Riot.
Yeah, the rest of the package.
I play 2 Faithful and 2 Draco back.
Now,
The amount of times
real quick, Eman, what are you known for around these parts? What is your
Playing
favorite
2
plane in the
Draco
world?
back.
Oh no! It's like you're playing 2 Draco back. You're playing the Illegal Knight. You're playing Second Faithful. Like,
Yeah.
what do you know? It's like, what's this guy known for? Something you build houses with. What he's known for.
Bricking.
Yeah, it's bricking. This guy bricks out his ass. He'll draw Faithful and Draco back and Griffin Rider like half these games in tourney. It's actually ridiculous.
That's the exact reason as to why I play 2, though, because I'm constantly opening up the Faithful.
Yeah.
I constantly open up Faithful, Draco back, and a Right. I want to at least get like something out of it. That's why I actually get searches.
Real
I
quick
get a
though,
plus.
how impactful is Illegal Knight? Because
This card's
literally,
nuts.
absolutely
Yeah.
nobody is playing this. I haven't
This-
seen a profile in like months of
This
people
card
playing
is
this.
nuts, dude. It's so good. You can hold it in your hand as a hand trap, and then special during at the end of the main phase, when you go into the battle phase, bounce the cards. You can use it against back row decks, bounce the cards. You can use it on the end phase, bounce the cards, shift control, use your own Draco back to pop it back to your hand, and then bounce 2 more cards. Like,
Oh
this
yeah,
is
I
literally
played
not a
that.
win.
That play, I love that play.
This is literally not a win against most back row decks.
Local level, there's still a lot of backer decks. That's
Yeah.
fair.
For the this is obvious too. The Jet Synchron.
Jet
For the
Synchron,
health-
that's your
health
primary. What is it called? Christian Hawk target, right?
Yeah. Or Ghost Ogre, depending on depending on how the hand turns out.
What level you need?
This is like my own little tech on the monsters. I played 2 Vishuda.
Oh, you're playing 3 of this. Last time I played you, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I cut it down to 2. I feel like this card's really consistent. If you open it going first, it's a free special, and with a Punk monster, it's a free Baron to protect your plays. Milling it's great for follow-up. It's good. If you go second, you need to break a board. I also play Monk. I just think it's a really good card at 2. It's won me so many games.
I do feel like you're gonna drop that eventually, just because you dropped it down, and I feel like you were also playing much more random extenders before.
I kept opening up like 2 copies a lot. So
Oh,
at 2,
classic.
At 2, I don't see it as often, which is exactly what I want. For the hand traps, I played 2 Ogre, 2 Ash.
2 and 2.
Yeah.
Like, don't tell me these are your only hand traps. You got to be
No,
playing
no,
more
no.
than 2 and 2,
I play
right?
3 Imperm as well.
Okay. It's 7 hand traps. That
So-
seems like a decent amount. Like, are you playing a lot more than 42?
No, I'm playing 42 cards. I think this is like a 50% ratio
Okay.
for the hand traps, which I think is really good. I don't want to
Okay.
play more than just 2 and 2 because then you see multiples in your hands, and we all know how that goes.
Real quick, how often do you wind up using these as level 3s or tuners?
Very
Like-
often because I'm known for breaking. I constantly get this. I open this
We're
card
gonna keep going back to
nonstop.
that.
So this is usually my health target.
Oh,
and I'll
I
let it
see.
sit on the board, so I just have another another interaction point.
Yeah.
And so forth.
I've played into that a lot. I there's a lot of games where I play against you and you have Ogre up.
Right. So 3 Telly.
Yep. Standard is all hell right now.
This is where it kind of gets a little weird. So I play the Gabu obviously for the Madam Spider.
Yep.
And I play 1 copy of Triple Tactics and 1 Change
Triple
of Heart.
attack and change of heart. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's
Jeez.
I'm very lucky with this card. It always comes up. I understand as to why people wouldn't want to.
Is it just because you go second all the time, or because like
it's
you draw bricks
and
you draw change of heart?
I always lose the dice roll. So
that's true.
That's why I
win a lot of dice rolls.
Otherwise, I'd be playing a copy of Foolish Burial instead over that.
Really, the Foolish over this?
Yeah. Well, if I constantly win my dice rolls, in that case I would, because it would just act as another way. It would act as another copy of the Shooter. It would act as another copy of Water Enchantress. It's
Yeah, it's pretty fair.
So that's it for the main.
I mean, technically those are like your 41st and 42nd cards, right? You kind of just play it down to 40.
Yeah. So. But then I'd still be playing 2 Draco backs, and now I'm playing.
Yeah, that's true.
A 1 in 20 chance of drawing that card.
Still playing a lot of like easy bricks.
Yeah. So for the extra deck, the core starts with Hulk. You do your little. I'm sorry.
The real nice combos.
Real nice combo. Well, actually, it starts with this. You start with the Draco Ruler.
I mean, the whole deck is just designed around playing around punks, right? So you just play to synchro. You just make a whole bunch of synchros.
Right.
Try and play for a few interrupts.
Play this.
So I guess go around the stuff you make the most right now.
Yeah. So every deck, every game, going first, I always go into these. Like it's no questions. Stuff as well. This is all part of my main combo. This is like the combo I usually drop.
Yeah, this man and his locus. He loves his bugs.
I love my bug, yeah, dude. This thing makes your opponent discard a card, and it tags into using the adventure token and itself for level 6 to make a Baron on your opponent's turn. Some people see it coming, some people don't.
Do you ever make Baron on your turn and then wind up wanting a second level 10?
Yeah.
Because I don't think I've ever played with this combo, so this never
If I had 2 Barons, I would play 2 Barons, but they're like 150 apiece. So.
Oh no, I just meant playing the other level 10, the Changing, the Sword Soul level 10.
Oh. That's well, I think the thing requires.
No. So the regular one, the one that first came out, doesn't.
Oh, Changing.
Yeah,
right,
the new evil one does.
That's pretty good, dude. I actually didn't think about that.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Maybe it changes next time, or maybe I cause him to lose the tournament next time. Who knows? Because I'm trying to play with that right now, and it's being weird.
These 2 cards I go into pretty often.
The big old boys.
Big boys.
Punk Synchro, Psychic and Punisher.
This is my replacement for the Desert Locust in case I have to go to something else. Pretty often I'll use this and like a token to make this and bounce my opponent's cards on their turn.
I see. What do you normally send since you're not playing Scythe or Snow off the riser?
Water Enchantress.
Oh, really?
Follow up for the next turn. I play 2 Adventure and 2 Draco back, so I always get the full effect off of it.
Yeah, you always want that follow-up, so that makes sense. That's your send target.
Wins a lot of games. So this is the main stuff I go into every game. The rest of the stuff is like either really. Oh, I'm sorry. This is also important.
Oh yeah, that is kind of core. If you don't like.
The rest of the stuff's kind of situational, or just like helps. So I play the Monk for the Bashudas, obviously.
That seems like the flex spot, if anything.
There's actually other flex spots you'll see right now. This is actually, I go into this pretty often to break boards through in second.
Oh, okay.
The Link Spider I use to get more monsters on my board. So I'll use like my adventure token. Say if I have an adventure token on the board already, I have another ride in my hand. I'm just trying to flip the board, push for game. I sack off the token, make the Link Spider, drop another token. And that also helps bring out the Underworld Goddess. This card, I feel like every extra deck needs it. Sometimes there's things you can't out. This guarantees an out to anything.
Yeah, I mean, local level, like this is, you don't need to be playing against anything like.
You're
not playing like 5 rounds of Sword Soul Despia.
Yeah, at a local level, there's a lot of people that play fun decks,
Yeah, things that just like it's really hard to main deck outs for, but
a friend of mine plays Dynamorphia. This deck has a super hard time getting around Rexstrom.
Oh yeah.
This eats up the Rexstrom and it kind of just helps. Yeah. These are all cards that are flex spots that I could put literally anything. Access code I've never gone into.
Really?
I've played this deck at multiple locals. I've played it at least 100 times at this point.
Yeah, I mean you've been playing this for like a couple months now.
I have never ever gone into access code ever.
That's crazy to me.
If Hulk was still at 2, and I could use Hulk twice, once for my main combo, once to make the Hulk Saline access code combo.
Yeah.
This would come up a lot more often, but there's only one Hulk. It gets used up, and it's over.
Yeah.
So I hardly ever go into this. This I go into depending on matchups. I feel like Shen Shen's a pretty good card. It also recycles your banished stuff. And these 2 cards I also never go into. Vacuum Masquerena, I have it just in here for theory. If I ever need to link off my DNO to bring back something from the grave.
Is that like your testing slot right now?
Yeah, it's also, it also sacks off. Like, if I change a heart to somebody, I
see,
can sack off their monster.
It's an easy way to get rid of it.
Never's coming up ever.
Jeez.
Yeah. So these 3 cards never came up. This comes up pretty often. There's a lot
So,
of players
real
here.
quick, I take it you usually are making the Underworld Goddess with the Masquerena? I feel like you ever wind up making it?
No, I usually...
Or is it just like the game ends when you summon Masquerena?
yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Real quick, you want to run us through the side deck? Just see what you're playing.
Oh, yeah. My side deck, so I'm also known... I'm known for bricking.
There ain't nobody to shout out around here.
I'm known for bricking. I'm also known for hating back row. I fucking hate back row decks, dude. So.
I feel that. I am not a back row fan either.
3 evenly. That's the one thing like this deck really can't get around. Boards are easy to crack. You just gotta play it correctly. Back row is just, it's back row. There's set cards. You don't know what's there.
Yeah. Going second and they set 5 cards. It's like, okay, well, we're going to try and play around this.
3 evenly matched red reboot. 3 cosmic cyclones. 3 lightning storms. This for combo boards and sword soul.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
When I go first, I swap out the change of heart for a foolish burial.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I like that a lot.
And I just don't know what other card's good at 1, so I put a fucking...
I mean, that is the good one of.
Yeah.
That is about it. Damn. I see. All right. Anything you got to say? End of the profile?
Shout out my friend Rigo here.
No. You can't shout anybody out. That's not what I said.
I have nothing to say.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're going to get Rigo next. I'll see you in a bit, guys.